Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob, and today I just want to wrap up the year that's been 2024 before setting our sights on 2025 as we get ready for another year here on the channel, as this will currently be my 5th year ending on YouTube. It's crazy that it's already been 5 years as I uploaded my first video on January 1st, 2020, and that just seems so long ago and what a journey it's been. But just going to talk about a recap as well as a preview. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more content going into 2025. I'm going to lay out some of my goals here in this episode as well and tell you what I want to do in the new year. Now, this is also going to be a live commentary. I'm just sitting here. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm recording this on December 28th, so some of these numbers might be a little off, but just sitting here sipping my coffee and just recording my voice. So bear with me if there's a couple of rants or rumbles or anything, because, well, we're doing this live. But we'll start back at the year 2024, all the way back at the beginning. And when this year flipped over, we currently had 2 series going on the channel. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background as well. He is playing with his bone that he got for Christmas. That seems to be a common theme when I do these sort of end of the year videos, because I'm pretty sure he was doing the same thing last year. But we'll start at the beginning of 2024. There was 2 series going on. There was the Washington Commanders on Madden NFL 24, and there was the Los Angeles Clippers on NBA 2K24. And I'll start first with the Clippers series. This was my first true basketball excursion since the very first series I did, all the way doing the New Orleans Pelicans back on NBA 2K20, which seems like a eternity ago. I tried to do the Clippers on NBA 2K23. We ended up dropping that for wrestling content as well as a hiatus, so wanted to kind of run it back here. And honestly, I was a little disappointed with the series. It only went 2 seasons, and the support wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, because for the longest time, it's not anymore, but the most watched video on my channel was my very first episode of the Pelicans My League on NBA 2K20, and I was like, well, we haven't done basketball in a while. You know, it was what was my most popular video for a long time, so people wanted basketball. So why not give it a go this year? And I did what I usually do. I upload episode number 1 on the day it releases. And it did good, but it didn't do as good as my other series. And I was a little disappointing, I guess. I do enjoy playing basketball, so I didn't do it again this year. You know, maybe we'll pick it back up in 2K26. But, you know, it only went 2 seasons. The other series that we started, though, and we did in 2024 was the Washington Commanders franchise on Madden NFL 24, which we actually did start in 2023. That carried all the way until July, and I actually enjoyed that series a lot. We went 4 years with the Commanders. Probably could have did another one, but college football was coming out at the time, and we did a lot of losing in that series. We were not good at all. We actually ended that series on the lowest of notes, going I think 3-14 in year number 4, throwing over like 20 interceptions in that season. So not ideal, but still a fun series. I have debated from time to time kind of doing what Mr. Hurricane did with his Saints series and bringing it back for another season. I did not pull the trigger on that. I think it's a little too late. But the Commanders was going on. And then we got our first series in 2024 in March of the new year. We began the, at the time, Oakland Athletics franchise. And it'll be the show at 24. And this really popped off. You know, I uploaded the first episode and we gained a ton of new subscribers. We gained a ton of new views. And this has been by far my longest series I've done on YouTube. Episodically, that is. It's already passed my record, and we're about to reach episode number 100 later this week. We're as far as I've ever been. We're deep into year 3 with the Athletics, and we're going to continue this on into 2025. There's no reason to slow down with the Athletics. Even though we lose a lot, we're not a good team. I'm really enjoying that series, just building the team up, watching the rookies and the young guns start to, progress a little bit, and I feel like the team is definitely getting better. My original goal for the Athletics was 4 seasons, but I think we might have to take it a little bit longer than that, because I don't think the full story will be told in 4 seasons. I know that might contrast a little bit with only the show 25, so I'm still thinking about how to sort of maneuver that scenario. But I've enjoyed the Athletics, and that was the new series. And then in July, we started the other new series of the year. That was the South Carolina Gamecocks Dynasty on EA Sports College Football 25. Which has exploded. I knew it would be a good series because we haven't had college football in so long, but it has really done wonders for me in this channel. It is already my most watched video on YouTube. If you click that, it is episode number 1. Episode 2 is right there, I think, in the top 5 as well. So that series has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. Obviously, I went to South Carolina, so just taking control of my alma mater just makes it even more fun. But those have been the 2 series that we really did in 2024, and that was it. You know, we didn't really do anything else. I moved in August. I remember talking about this in one of my channel updates, but I ended up moving apartments in August. Same, a complex, just a different building, but Wi-Fi wasn't a thing. So I kind of missed the jump of Madden NFL 25. I was going to do the Packers franchise. That went nowhere really fast. I think we did like 2 episodes, maybe 3. And then I kind of quickly canceled that. So we've been running with Athletics and Gamecocks for a long time. That's been the 2 series since July. So it's almost half a year. We've been going with the same 2, and I'm still gaining some support. I'm still gaining views. I'm still gaining subscribers. So it's kind of nice because, you know, when you don't have a new series for quite some time, that's kind of the time where your channel starts to stagnate a little bit. And obviously I'm not growing as fast as like I would if I introduced something new, or if I would have, you know, taken advantage of one of these new games towards the end of the year. But I'm happy with where we're at, which takes us into the numbers as 2024 draws to the close. We did a lot better this year than we did in 2023. I know numbers and analytics aren't everything, but I do like to look at the numbers. It's kind of cool to see growth and whatnot. So I'll go through it really quick. 2023, all right, as far as views, we had 65,364 views. It's pretty good. Hours, we had 5,911, and the subscribers, we gained 535. So in 2024, we went from 65,000 views to 156,672 views. That is a big jump in the views department. Hours, we went from 5.9K to 14,073.8 hours, almost tripling in that department. And then subscribers, we went from 535 in 2023 to 935 in 2024. 400 more subscribers joined the channel in 2024. So it's safe to say that this was a successful year for the channel. I'm very happy with where we're at. I'm very happy with what's been going on. You guys have been great. I've been meeting some awesome people here, and just I love interacting with the comments section every video. There's always y'all posting, and I really appreciate that. But that's good to celebrate. Well, let's make 2025 even better than that. Let's increase those numbers. Let's get this channel up. And I have a couple of goals that I have in mind for that. First, I'll look at my 2024 goals real quick, just to kind of recap. This is the 3 that I had in last year's video at this time. And you can see we didn't hit all of our goals. We actually only hit 1 of the 3 that I set. But like I said in that video, I wanted these to be organic goals. I wasn't going to just sort of do it just to do it. Specifically the second one. But the first one was upload 5 times a week. We did do that pretty consistently. Yes, there were probably a couple of weeks where I missed 5 uploads, but you know, life happens. But overall, I think I was actually very consistent in 2024. Second one, create a channel Discord. I did not do that. I just didn't think it was the time for that. You know, I didn't want to just create one just for the heck of creating one. I did that in the past, and it lasted like a month. So when the timing comes, I will create a channel Discord. I just think we need a little bit more before I get to that point. And the last one was reach 2.5 thousand subscribers. We didn't hit that. That was a very ambitious goal for the time. I needed over 1,000 new to get to that point. I mean, we're at 2,300 and I think 40 last time I checked, so we missed that by about 160. I'm okay with that. I know that was very ambitious. But that sets me into 2025 where I want to be ambitious again. Now, these are the 3 goals that I have for this year. The first one is I want to live stream more, right? I know I've said this a couple of times, but I really do. I feel like it's another avenue to connect with you guys. So I want to live stream once a month, and whether that be, you know, all-star games or, you know, the Super Bowl or championships or some sort of break, or even in just uploading a random video. You know, I think by the time this goes out, I plan to have streamed a Fortnite episode with my brothers last week, just for kicking it back. And you know, I also want to do stuff like that as well, just different ways to interact. So I want to live stream maybe once a month just to kind of introduce that. This one's interesting. I want to create a second channel. This is a long-term goal for me, as I want to have 2 channels going. I don't know if that'll happen in 2025. I need a lot more support before I get to that point. But if it happens, it happens. And I want to do that if I have the time and if I have the support. So maybe creating a second channel. I won't say a lot about that right now. And the final one is I want to hit 4,000 subscribers. That's an even bigger goal than last year. That means we'd have to gain about 1,700 subscribers, which is a lot of subscribers. But, you know, shoot big. Why not? You know, why undershoot yourself, especially when I feel like this is something we can do on the channel. So that's my 3 goals going into 2025. I'm going to try to stay consistent with that. But again, this is just kind of a wrap up. 2024 was great here on the channel. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm excited to get more content going in 2025 as we'll start, of course, with the usual series, and then baseball's right around the corner with MLB The Show 2025, so that'll be the first big thing we do. But I'm starting to ramble a little bit. Thank you guys for listening to me. I know it's been about 10 minutes since this recording has been going on. Hope you have a great new year. Happy New Year as well. If you enjoy the channel and you're ready for more, tell your friends. Tell anybody you think would like this style of content. And I appreciate you all. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.